So it has been around 10 years since the Samsung S3 was released, and let me tell you something, this was a huge stepping stone to get where we're at today with the S21. And also with the S21, the S3 actually has a couple more features that the S21 does not have. So with that being said, let's get right into it and let's go back in time and take a look at the Samsung S3. What's happening, YouTube? Cesar Rendon here, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me. So the first thing I want to talk about with this Samsung S3 is just its appearance. Let's take a look back. For some reason, I had this flip case, which it like flips open, and I guess it's supposed to protect the screen. But look at these bezels, and look at the physical buttons. Y'all remember when we had physical buttons? You know, I mean, now with the S21, you look and it's bezel-less. There's nothing, and the phone's actually a little bigger. And remember, look, let's see that headphone jack. I mean, I feel like people don't really use headphone jacks anymore, but that's something you really don't get with the new S21. But like I said, this phone was definitely a stepping stone to this one right here. And look, here's another thing. Y'all remember when you could actually when you could take the actual battery out from the back. And here's something else you also do not have with the S21, and that is that expandable storage. Man, it's like you go back in time to this phone and then you get a headphone jack and you get expandable storage, and that is just something that you don't get with the S21. Now, comment down below and let me know if you miss the headphone jack or if you miss the expandable storage. Because if you do, I mean, personally, I really miss the expandable storage. And yeah, I think with this phone, that's why I feel like some people still have it. This phone goes for like 150 bucks. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about when it comes to the Samsung S3 is the battery life. So when it comes to the battery life, I literally just unplugged this and it was at 45%. It's now at 19%. I do have the brightness all the way up, and I've only been using it for like an hour. And when I say using it, I mean just like moving it back and forth. I went on YouTube to test out the speakers a little bit. So the battery isn't the greatest. And let me tell you something, it does take a very long time to charge, like about 2-3 hours to charge completely. So no super fast charging. The charger on this one does have the USB charger. It is not USB type C, so like I said, no super fast charger. But with that being said, let's listen to the speakers on this guy. So we'll go to YouTube real quick. Let's see. Another thing I noticed with this phone is on YouTube, when you're watching videos, the highest resolution it could go is 720p. Man, I really appreciate 4K, but like I said, this was one of the biggest stepping stones to get to the S21. And look, my phone's already at 15%, and I've just been here not doing anything. So anyways, let's try and test out these speakers. So it's been 6 months since the Xbox Series S has released. I've had it for 5 months, and for $300 with such amazing specs, you probably think it's a really cheap console. It's probably gonna fall apart soon. So the speakers are really, really good. I mean, good for a 10-year-old phone. I believe the main speaker's back here, and then you also get a little speaker over here. But with that being said, for a phone that's 130 bucks, that is 10 years old, man, it works really good. Now, like I said, this phone's dying really, really quick. It's on 13%, and it's only been like 5 minutes. So now we're gonna be testing out the cameras on the S3 and the S21 just to see how far they have really come within 10 years. Samsung has done an amazing job. But first, we'll start off with the selfie camera, and then we'll go to the rear camera, and then we'll do some videos. So let's get right into it. So we'll do the selfie camera on the S3 first. Oh, so nice. And now we'll do the selfie on the S21. You also get that wide angle lens. Now let's do an actual front facing photo. Let's see. I'll do a picture of Master Chief with, we'll add the Xbox controller in there too, so we can get a picture of Master Chief. So let's take a picture of him. Let's see. Oh, all right, let's try it with this guy. Oh, all right, and then we'll go ahead and we'll look at the video. So let's take some videos with these. Hey guys, what's happening? Cesar Rendon here, and I am testing out the video on the S3. So let me know how it is. Like I said, 10 years improvement, and then we'll do the S21 next. Oh, subscribe if you haven't yet. Now we'll do a video on the S21, and we'll see how this goes. What's happening, YouTube? You know, I feel, I haven't looked yet, but I feel like it's going to be a very big difference between these two videos. Like I said, this phone, I remember using this phone back in the day. It was awesome. Subscribe. All right, guys, and that is my review for the Samsung S3. You let me know how you feel about it. It's crazy. 10 years ago, if you want to be technical, 9 years ago, we were using this, and now we have moved on to this. And if you think about it, where do you think we're going to be in the next 10 years when it comes from something like this? Are we going to get expandable storage back? Is it going to be all folding phones, rolling phones, or maybe just chip we use in our brain and we only see the phone in our eyes? I don't know, maybe something like that. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below and let me know what your favorite thing about the S3 is, or what you think the future of phones will be in the next 10 years. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful day. Subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.